Did you do this in a room with...
Okay, I'm gonna unmute. Here we go. Okay.
This is bad.
Too bad
Okay.
I can't read.
Yeah, too
Lots
bad
of
you
books,
can't.
can't read anything. Okay, so here we are. Lidan's back with ratingresearch.co.uk. We've got a couple of special guests. We have Divide from Paragon. He's in the bottom left corner. He's got his live stream and YouTube link above his head. And then Smasher from For the Horde Mana Flask, the bottom right. His live stream and YouTube there, twitch.tv/Smasher. You can find all of us, I believe, well, Smasher and myself on Mana Flask live streams as well. So welcome, Lidan. It's on you.
Yeah, it is on me. Well, hi guys. Thanks very much to Devi, Smasher, and Affinity for participating in this. It's somewhat experimental, but what happened was I was having a chat with Affinity, oh, it must have been 2 months ago or so, and we were talking a little bit about this new craze for live streaming that's been going on, and I'd been noticing more and more raiders were starting to stream their work, and so I asked, would it be all right
A little bit less.
if we did a bit of an interview? I thought we'd just do a recorded audio interview like I usually do, but he said, why don't we live stream it? And then I thought that would be kind of silly and funny to do a live stream about live streaming. So that's what's brought us to this point. I invited these guys specifically because Devi, for those of you that don't know, of course, is in the guild Dream Paragon, but he also has started making all of the videos, of kill videos for Paragon as well. And he started doing his own live streaming. And Smasher has a very long history and is quite well known, especially in Germany, for his videos and live streaming and other kinds of activities and antics that he does on video. So I thought his perspective is very interesting and would be a good addition to our discussion. And of course, Affinity from Blood Legion has quite a significant following for such a short period of time, having done live streaming, so I got all the terms wrong, doing the live streaming, so I thought it would be interesting to hear what he has to say as well. My name is misspelled in the title?
Oh, did I fat finger your name? Oh, I did. Lada, that's your name. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. We're good. We're fixed.
Funny as that.
It's
Okay,
fixed.
no worries. Oh, I've heard it spelled worse, and I heard it said much worse too. So anyway, yes, Divide does look fierce. I'm just reading some of the comments, guys. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask the guys, please do type them in. What we'd like to do is just, I don't exactly know how this is going to go. It may end up being a very short discussion, but I thought what I'd like to start off with is ask the guys, I'll start with Devi, to talk a little bit about how you got involved in live streaming. Why did you decide to start doing this, especially considering the Paragon's a little bit shy about doing a lot of live streaming. Usually you guys will do one once in a while when you're at some sort of games event or something like that. So how did you decide to start doing this, and are you enjoying it?
Well, basically I started doing it by myself. I mean, we can't stream the main raids, and that's like huge thing. I mean, basically what people wanna see is the main raids, and of course there is some other content what you wanna see with the like high-end guilds too. But in my opinion, I mean, we just Seta told me that we actually can't stream the mine raids. I asked him and he said that basically we don't get anything out of it, but I think that's just bullshit, because that's just people see us more and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
we are start doing like 10 mans and stuff like that, so people can actually see what we are doing. And one of the main reasons I actually think that Seta told us not to stream the main raids is that people are performing like more poorly. I mean, they start hoarding DPS here and there and start to like try to be some hero moves and shit like that. And that's basically the thing. I think he's not wanting us to stream. It's not anything about special tactics or anything like that. It's just that I don't know. I don't know the exact reason, but that's my reasoning. And
Okay.
you asked me that do I like it? Yes, I like it, because that's the only reason I do it, because I like it. So
Okay.
that's about it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Fair point. I suppose no one would do it if they didn't really like doing it. Is it been strange though? Like, how has it been for you to get used to doing live streaming? Because people are kind of watching and kind of interacting with you as you do stuff. I mean, we don't usually have that. It's almost like somebody watching over your shoulder while you play. So, what do you think about that?
I think it's actually kind of funny because what I do, I just lately I've been leveling my hunter alt, and people are like coming in and starting to talk with me. It's actually really fun to level when you just speak with other people at the same time, and people are welcome to ask like hunter tips here and there. I'm helping them as we go, and I do like armor audits and shit like that, and also help them with stat weights and cliffs and talents and whatever they want to ask, pets, whatever, and stuff like that. I think it's really fun stuff, but I don't feel like I'm having like 100 eyes on behind my back watching me do stuff. So it's just in my opinion, it's fun stuff.
That's good. Well, yeah, obviously, like you said, you wouldn't do it if you didn't enjoy it. Well, is it the same for you, Smasher? Like, you've had a longer history doing live streaming and videos. So what got you into it in the first place, and why do you do it? And I'm really, by the way, guys, I'm really laughing at a lot of the comments that you're making, and it's hard not to laugh. So,
Same here.
are you singing in your head right now, Smasher?
No, I don't.
No? Okay.
I have to turn
anyway,
chat off. I can't read that anymore. I'm sorry.
I know, it's terrible. You guys are terrible. It's horrible. I don't even want to look at them.
Behave. Come on, be nice.
Anyway, so what got you into live streaming? Well, I knew this was experimental to begin with. Okay, guys, come up with a new joke. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
can't remember really why I started. It's somewhere early Wrath of the Lich King beta. I started streaming, I guess. Late Sunwell, early Wrath of the Lich King beta, and it was just for fun. Purely for fun. The streaming came up by then, I guess. It got popular by then. And well, I started... Where your camera is?
He died.
Gone.
Where'd he go?
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I started streaming just for the fun of it, and in the beginning I had 20 visitors. And they were all like, oh my god, Wrath of the Lich King beta, I want to invite too, blah blah blah. And then it got more and more, and the big bang came in next Rama's 10 man, because we were the only group that got into it. It was open for like 5 minutes, but the instant's still up, and we got hosted on MMO Champion, and Affinity, you know it too. MMO Champion boosts your stream like hell. Once you're up there, it explodes basically, and once it was there, you will always have visitors, and they watch and check every now and then. And that was the point where I started to notice that it's really fun. If no one watches, yeah, whatever, it's just there. But if a lot of people watch and ask you things, it's really fun. And you can interact with those people.
Yeah. By the way, I think we've lost Devi, so I think we're trying to get him back.
So sad.
I know.
He thought he was done. He's like, oh, I answered my question. I'm done.
No, he knows he's not done.
He left, and that screwed up the screen reading.
That's all right. We'll try and get him back on, guys.
Yeah.
But I'll just make a quick comment here. I think we're really lucky that not only do we get to talk to each other as a global community, but we have people from lots of different countries that speak English really well. And yes, we all have different accents. You Americans have accents too, just incidentally. And I personally love it. So even though some of us do sound a bit different when we speak English, I think it's a real credit to both Devi and Smasher that they're willing to speak with us and speak English so well. So
You sound strange too. Hello?
I do sound strange, I know.
What did I miss? What happened?
Oh, nothing. We just thought you rage quit because, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what more man can take? I mean...
I know. He just went to lift some weights. He came back again, so.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
his
there
webcam
he
locked
is.
up again.
So, yeah, this is experimental, guys, so you will all bear with us.
Internet breaking things. It looks like
No.
I think we lost him again.
Who?
He's got like his face. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on the
like...
screen. His face looks like it's been literally
No,
erased.
that's normal. Totally normal. He looked like this in real life.
Did you put some makeup on, Divide, when you walked away? Went a bit too hard. So.
That's awesome. I like my new face.
Oh man.
So awesome. Well, cool. And how about you, Affinity? Like, do you agree with what Smasher was saying about the way you get in and having those sort of trigger points that do kind of up your the interest level and then kind of...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I went from averaging like 150 viewers max on like a raid night, and like throughout the week, like 50, 75 people, just, you know, doing other miscellaneous stuff too. You know, Miss Pandaria beta comes out, people start talking about it. You've got the MMO champions talking about you, Mana Flask is talking about you. I had a link on Tuck UI, and you know, the first night of Miss Pandaria beta, you know, I went from my 150 regular viewers up to like I peaked at like 3,600 people. And my typical viewer base is like quadrupled since then. So I definitely agree with that. You kind of have these moments that really kind of catapult you forward, viewer base wise, and you know, people just actually knowing who you are based off of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think it's impossible, guys, to do what you do without being attached to a big name guild, and to have the popularity that you've had? Divide, do you think that's true? That if you were just some regular guy in some regular guild, that you wouldn't have anyone really watch your live stream, or do you think that's not so important?
I think it helps a lot, even though I haven't streamed a lot and stuff like that. I started on really bad spot because of my schoolwork. I need to finish it up before I can actually stream more. But
yeah,
I mean, look at Tovelier. He has like 3K viewers every time I check his stream, and I mean, I haven't heard of that guild. It's just because the guy is just funny and stuff like that. He's entertaining. That helps a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. His popularity, Tauli's popularity, has made a big difference. And you're right, he isn't attached to, at least, I don't know, is that a famous guild in the US, Affinity? Because it's not big in Europe.
No, I mean, the guild that he's in it's like a US 100th guild or something. Like, they're not that like top ends if you compare it to, you know,